So we are back once again reviewing Aim to Be a Pokemon Master. We have episode 10, which features Ash taking down this Pokemon Hunter dude to try and save Latias and Latios. And then we also have some more news about the upcoming anime with some new characters revealed, so let's get into the video and I hope you enjoy. So starting us off, let's talk about episode 10, which was a pretty disappointing episode in my opinion. Obviously it carries on from last week where Latias is trying to tell Ash about his friend Latios, who is captured by this Pokemon Hunter. So they begin the chase, they try to track down where Latios actually is, and they end up finding it, but not before the Hunter attacks them. The Hunter was cool, obviously he has massive Hunter J vibes, he's using a similar thing on his arm to what Hunter J used, where she used to freeze the Pokemon, which was cool. He also had a Hydreigon where Hunter J had a Salamence, so that kind of links as well. But this episode was just pretty much all action, it was just this massive battle and this massive chase. And it wasn't too engaging or interesting. I think it could have been handled a lot better. There was a few interesting aspects to this episode. We actually saw Team Rocket returning to Team Rocket headquarters. I didn't expect to see them in this episode, but that's a nice little nod to set up the final episode. At least it's not just completely random, they're just gone and then they'll just come back and appear. We got a nice little Ash and Brock double team, which was really cool. They've got this Hunter in the cave and Ash is using Pikachu to Electro Web and try and stop Hydreigon, and Brock's using Steelix to block off the exit. It was nice to just see them double up once again as we have in the past. But things were looking pretty tricky for Ash as he was coming up against this Pokemon Hunter. The dude was quite strong and Ash was struggling a bit, but this is where he brings out the best bird, better than Staraptor. He brings out Swellow to save the day, and unfortunately Swellow gets turned into stone. But still, it was really nice to see Swellow again. It led Ash and the gang to chase down this guy, and it's actually the only Pokemon that we saw of Ash's other than Pikachu, and other than the little recap thing at the start where we saw Howlucha Infernape from the previous episode. But seeing Swellow was good again, obviously one of my favourite Pokemon, and it's just a shame it didn't get to do more. It got taken out of the game really early on. But the episode kind of ends with Ash commanding Latios, and they basically just take this guy down. I didn't really enjoy it that much. It wasn't really engaging. The battle, there was a few nice moments in the battle, but it could have been done a lot better. I just didn't really care at this point. I knew Ash wasn't going to catch either of these Pokemon, and obviously they go their separate ways at the end, and it just wasn't a great episode in my opinion. Latios was kind of being a dick to Ash, even though Ash had just literally saved its life, which was annoying. And then they just kind of just fly off together with no real payoff for these last 10 episodes where Latias has been following Ash. You know, you thought it would be a bigger ending. We all thought Ash was going to catch this thing. Obviously it doesn't matter that he didn't. Maybe we had too high expectations, but there should have been more to this story, and I just don't think this episode was all that great. We did see the town from the 5th movie, which was cool, but also why are they just randomly showing us this? It's kind of just one of them Journeys typical here's an Easter cameo thing that Journeys likes to do, and it didn't really work for me this time. I didn't really care at this point. It had no real impact on the story or the episode. It was just kind of remember when this happened. So overall the episode had some very nice moments, but I'm probably just going to give it like a 5 out of 10 because it was average, some good moments, but overall plot just didn't really work for me. And then moving on to something that I am a bit more excited about is the new Pokemon anime that is coming very soon. We got some new characters revealed for this anime, and I've got to say this is probably the weakest news so far, but I can't really complain because they've been dropping banger news every single week, so this was a bit more tame, but it was still cool. We got a full art of the Ceruledge guy, the Ceruledge trainer, the rival character probably. His name is Amigio. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correct, but that'll probably be changed in the dub. He looks cool still, and there's not really much to add. He's a part of this new group called the Explorers, along with these other two characters who are called Jill and Connia. This could be a Team Rocket Evil Team replacement, and I could definitely see them being comic relief, but also they could have a darker side. They could be actual villains. I could see like a twist where they eventually try and turn this Amigio guy, like they kind of brainwash him into doing what they want to do, and he kind of gets caught into their stuff, because I doubt he will be actually evil. But then again, the girl does kind of look a bit bubbly and happy, so maybe she's not evil. Maybe they are just literally another Team Rocket trying to do shenanigans and never being successful with the shenanigans. And then there was one more character who we got introduced to, and they have a little Nidorina costume. They're called Gurumin or something like that. I'm not too bothered about this. This seems like something they shouldn't have really revealed to us. Like, just let us find out about this stuff. But they're like a streamer or a YouTuber. They make videos, so they're probably going down that influencer path, just like they did in the games. But yeah, all of this looks cool still. Nothing as amazing as last week with the ship reveal and the battlefield and all the crew. That was a lot cooler, but what can you expect? You can't have amazing news every week. I'm still looking forward to this anime so much, and yeah, it's going to be good. And that's pretty much it. We got a preview for the final episode for Ash. I'm not going to go into it too much. The preview doesn't give away much. We see the usual things like some of Ash's old Pokemon and Gary. I really look forward to see Ash and Gary's interactions. I think they're going to be the most interesting of this episode. But overall, episode 10 kind of dampened me a little bit. I'm not as looking forward to the last one now. Of course, it's going to be emotional seeing Ash go. I just hope they give us something, give us something nice to just say goodbye. Otherwise, what was the point? They could have just left it on the Leon battle. So I really hope we get one more amazing moment with Ash just to really say goodbye to this character that we all love. But we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it is a good episode. But that's going to be it for this video. Please let me know your thoughts on episode 10, Ash and Latios. And let me know what you think about these brand new characters revealed for the new anime. But that's it for now. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.